a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the catch. It's Terry. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And it's a bunch formation. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Mizzou. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and the recent the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, run to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? There's some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Missouri getting set with a first and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. They make the stop just short of the mark, which would have fourth down and inches. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got a man down the middle. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just has nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mizzou. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're...
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Sticking with the running game. It's as the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Offense behind the 6 now in second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. He stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punt.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He'll be forced out of bounds. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Wideout's now clustered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Now here he goes. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
This time a completion. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Leaning on the run game here. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, a conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one.
Instead, a 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And now the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. No way to run up the middle.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. half.